They found me on Craigslist. I buried them on the New York Stock Exchange. I didn't have connections, no glittering resume, no Stanford hoodie or Google internship badge of honor. What I had was a random Craigslist ad and a bit of curiosity my senior year of college. Need someone who codes. That was it. No company name, no salary info, no flashy startup lingo. I replied thinking maybe I'd earn enough to cover beer and pizza. A few days later, I was sitting in a Palo Alto garage with 3 caffeine-fueled Stanford MBAs pitching me on their big idea, a revolutionary peer-to-peer marketplace. They were on their 6th developer. The first 5 had rage quit after trying to untangle a monstrosity of a codebase. Think React duct taped to jQuery, spattered with inline scripts, and blessed with variables like stuff thing 2 underscore redux, and no joke new final. Brad, the self-proclaimed CEO, showed me a bug that had been taking down the entire site every 3 hours for a month. I fixed it in under an hour. They hired me on the spot. The first few months were chaotic but oddly fun. I was the guy who made things work. When a demo almost blew up in front of investors, I patched it mid-call. Brad bought me Korean BBQ and posted, "To Daniel, the guy keeping this ship afloat." Jessica, the CFO, actually cried when I restored months of lost payment data. Mike, the CTO, who couldn't write a for loop without Googling it, started calling me our technical prodigy. Word got around internally. Daniel can fix anything. Sales started looping me in when clients complained. Marketing wanted help debugging analytics. Customer service had me on speed dial. No org chart, no structure. I was duct tape in human form, and I believed in the dream. By year 2, I was the engineering department. My 40-hour weeks quietly ballooned into 90. I was fixing production crashes at 3 a.m. while Brad was posting Instagram selfies from Burning Man. I missed Thanksgiving to patch a security flaw while they were in Dubai for a leadership summit, but they fed me promises like candy. Once we close Series A, you'll get equity. After Series B, you're first in line. We didn't forget. Before Series C, you're golden. I was 24. I believed them. They trotted me out at pitch meetings like a novelty. Our genius coder from community college. Can you believe it? Brad would beam. Jessica would laugh. We found him on Craigslist. Isn't that wild? Meanwhile, I'd be in the corner, eyes bloodshot, fielding messages like, "Daniel, the site's down again. Can you fix it? Urgent. Payment API crashing. You up?" Then came the IPO. I DM'd Brad on Slack again about my equity. Just a nudge. He sent back a laughing emoji. "You were never an employee, Daniel. Just a contractor. No equity. That's standard." Next day, there was an all-hands announcement. IPO was official. Company valued at $500 million. The 1% equity they dangled for 3 years, worth $5 million. My reward? A $500 thank you bonus and a pizza party. Brad gave a speech about honoring the team and looked right past me. That night, I sat alone, staring at the codebase I had practically raised from the dead. Every core service, written by me. Every performance fix, security patch, and analytics tool, my work. What they didn't know was, over those years, I had written quiet little fail-safes, error handlers wrapped in boring log messages, unnoticed in plain sight. Not malicious, just insurance. At 9:31 a.m. on IPO day, right as Brad popped champagne on live TV, everything broke. Every page, every app screen, every API call. Same message. Error. Equity. Not found. Panic. The stock plummeted. Investors freaked. Their shiny new engineers, fresh from MIT and Stanford, scrambled. They called me 17 times. I didn't pick up. By 4 p.m., the valuation had dropped $50 million. Brad went on Bloomberg shouting about cyber sabotage. The board launched an internal investigation, so I helped them out. I posted screenshots, Slack messages, emails, texts. The crown jewel? A message from Brad to Mike. Told him next quarter again. Bought us 3 more months of free labor. He thinks he's getting equity. LOL. What's he gonna do? Sue us? That night, there was a knock at my apartment. Guy in a cheap suit, thick envelope in hand. I was being sued for $50 million. Breach of contract, computer fraud. They accused me of destroying the company I had single-handedly kept alive for 3 years. And that's when the real story started. Click the full story to see what happened next.